back to our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. This is the Chinese Grand Prix. Now, I will be honest, things didn't go very well for us last time. It's gone! My back right tire! I'm gone! There were definitely a couple of issues, but today we are gonna make things right. We will get back in the points. I have some massive news to share. We will get back to that in one moment. Before we do, we've got our activity timeline, 9 days on the calendar to go and fill up. Check these two events, 3 days for 400 team acclaim, 3 days, 400 more team acclaim. How sick are both of those? After that, we've got 3 more days. We might as well go for a funded team event and just chuck on some more morale for our departments. Why not? After all of our activity timeline stuff, we move over to our facilities. I've done some math and I figured out that we actually have enough money to do a personnel upgrade, this one in particular, which improves racecraft and awareness for our second driver. But more importantly, because we're getting so much money in from our sponsors, we will have enough money to sign a new driver by the time our contract negotiations roll around again. R&D tree. We are now the second fastest car in this game. Mick Schumacher, I'm just saying, we need you to perform some major stuff here. We've got over 2,000 R&D points, so let's go and spend some of those. 1,300 on a major front downforce upgrade. We did the rear downforce upgrade last time, so it only makes sense to balance out the car front and rear. That leaves us with 900 points, and do I want to come in here and possibly do anything else? You know what? Maybe I go for this, just a minor weight reduction mod. Weight reduction's always super important. One of my personal favorites. Let's go with that. Leaves us with 150 points. Let's advance some time. We'll do all of those extra things. We'll get some more money from our sponsors as well, which keeps adding on to the good things. There we go, 1.4 mil. We're back up over 10 million bucks. Yo, we've already got our personnel upgrade on. That's awesome to see. Take a look at what that does to Mick Schumacher now. Plus 10 experience, plus 10 racecraft, plus 10 awareness. That is insane. Plus the 5 pace. That's pretty good stuff, honestly. Mick Schumacher, you gotta do some good stuff for us today. I'm gonna jump out on the circuit, do all the practice programs, and I'll rejoin with you guys out here for qualifying. So welcome to the Chinese Grand Prix. This is qualifying, and oh man, I gotta say, oh man, from the practice programs we did, this car today with the upgrades we've got around this circuit feels goddamn incredible. I have huge expectations for today. I am really hoping to get on the podium. That would be an absolute win. We'll see what we can do with qualifying. Luckily for me, the entire race plus all of qualifying, although it may not seem like it right now, should be all dry, so we should be okay. This NCP car is just rapid out here. It is like it's on rails. Tiny little bit of understeer. You can definitely see we need that front wing upgrade just to give us a balanced setup, but oh man, is this car good. Like, this isn't even a great lap. There's so much room for improvement here. But let's see as we go around the final corner, keep the power on, short line to the finish. Let's see where we go. P3? Behind Lando Norris and Lance Stroll? What? Nah. You guys are joking. I've dropped down to P6 now. Let's get some new tires on. How is everybody else faster than me? What? We are not screwing around on this one. We are gonna go zoom. P16, no talking. Let's nail it. I'm gonna give my teammates some room. There we go. Currently 0.7 seconds green. 2 more corners to go. Keep this speed up. 0.8 seconds green. Come on. 1 more corner. Absolutely send it a little bit wide, but we go 0.9. Yeah, your lap time would probably get deleted, but let's see. P11? P11? After all of that? What are we doing out here? Mick Schumacher out-qualified us? Nah. So here we go. A lovely sunny day in China. This is the perfect setup for a race where hopefully we can end up on the podium. Max Verstappen is leading people away in the scarlet red Ferrari. Danny Rick with an awesome qualifying P4 for him. Out-qualifies Valtteri Bottas, Lance Stroll. Awesome stuff as well. We jump up P9 and P10. Somebody has got a penalty. Sergio Perez, rough start. Esteban Ocon with the 10th place penalty. Lando Norris, not bad, up in P15. George Russell still struggling massively, and Formula 2 is still Formula 2. Actually, the fact that I've qualified outside of the top 10, I can start on the medium compound tires, and then we jump onto the hards with a 1 pit stop strategy. That is gonna be an OP strategy today, hopefully. So without further ado, let's go. Clutches in, lean revs, rev it up. And away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. Everybody gets away pretty evenly right off the start. But look at that power out of the NCP car as we're upside. That's one of the Red Bulls. That is Alex Albon, who's currently got the outside, which will switch back to the inside. We've definitely got to keep our nose in. We got contact right there. We're still alongside him. Use the battery, use the rich revs. Do not give this position up. And I think we got it. Whoa, and we go upside. The Racing Point. What a start. Yellow flags behind Mick Schumacher. Seems to be getting through the pack as well. Maybe the new livery isn't as cursed as we all thought it was. I gotta say though, this car feels hella heavy through some of these corners with all of this fuel on board. Keep in mind though, I am on the medium compound tires. Everybody around me is on the soft, so we are in a very good spot here. Daniel Ricciardo going to defend against Valtteri Bottas. They slow each other up, and we are right on the back of them as the car slips out from under us. What an opening lap though for the boys. We are pulling away from Albon. Albon is our rival, so that is super important. I don't know how long these soft compound tires are supposed to last, but look at us go. We are keeping up with the guys on the softs. We're actually gaining as we're sitting in the slipstream. That is so sick. Let's save up some batteries, save up some fuel, because we're not really racing these guys right now. I just need to keep up with them. Bottas, though, finally gets past Ricciardo. Hopefully, I can do the same and have the Mercedes tow me along. Look at that for an exit alongside the Renault. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he isn't that quick out of the corners, because that was a very easy overtake up to P5. Valtteri in front as we just follow the Merc through everything. And there we go. The F2 car is out. And the Williams is off and decides to park it on the other side of the pits. Anyways, that unleashes the safety car on lap number 3. That should be way too early for any of these guys in front of us to go in for a pit stop, even on the soft compound tires. But if they do, I will be leading the Grand Prix, and it's going to be way too early for them, so they're still going to have to do 2 stops. So I think either way right now, I win. They are all jumping in. No way. So we are leading the Grand Prix now. That is fantastic news. That is so sick. And not to mention, all of the back markers are going to be holding those guys up, which is doubly good news for us now. So we're leading the Grand Prix behind the safety car. There is nobody in sight right now. It is all of us on the medium compound tires who are just gonna stay out and chill for right now. That's awesome news. All right, safety car is going in. We are gonna let him speed away as we try to put some heat into these tires. They are icy cold, so let's see if we can get something in there. Safety car is going in. It is up to me to restart this race. And can we get him napping as we go on the okay, well, I kind of napped myself there, but away we go. 0.7 seconds away from Pierre Gasly behind. And we are back to racing as we go on to lap number 6. So for right now, my goal is going to be, can I run away from Pierre Gasly, Danny Kvyat behind? I don't want to give these guys any DRS. I want to break that slipstream if possible. Oh my God, down the straight. It is not even funny how fast this NCP car is. Those guys are gone. They cannot compete with the engine and just like the lack of drag in this car. It is truly insane what we've got on our hands here. So let's go. Let's run away from these guys. 1.3 seconds, 1.4 seconds, and we're gonna keep pulling away. So let's keep putting some good laps in and let's make some distance up. Okay, so there we go. We're up to lap number 8 now. Mission number 1 is accomplished. Pierre Gasly behind is 2 seconds behind, which is fantastic news for us. Second mission we've got on our hands now. Keep this up. Our pit stop is going to be lap 13, lap 14-ish area. So let's keep going until then. Keep these laps up and we'll see where we are then. Yellow flags in sector 3. I don't know what just happened, but I think somebody else now is out of this Grand Prix. We will see in a moment. No, do not tell me that it's Mick Schumacher just drove into a Ferrari at 300 kilometers an hour. What is happening to the NCP team? A colossal breakdown. Oh, he's done. He's so done. Mick Schumacher is out of the Grand Prix. Okay, so what's my game plan right now? Do I jump on the hard compound tires a couple of laps early and go for a free pit stop? I think that might be the call. Boys, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna try to get a free pit stop and jump onto the hard compound tires right now. Oh, yeah. Jeff's even saying come in. That's when you know. Get ready. Where's the line? Where's the line? Line's all the way up here. Okay, yeah. Everybody else behind is also jumping into the pits right now. So we definitely made the right strategy call. Obviously, all those guys who already made their pit stop, they're gonna go flying on past, but we will not need to make another pit stop. Every single one of those guys who goes past will. Alrighty, so here we go. Attempt number 2 at a safety car restart we go. As per always, I'm gonna try to catch Esteban Ocon and maybe even Carlos Sainz napping as we go on to the restart. The Williams is behind, so I won't really need to worry about him. If anything, he's gonna help slow down the pack for me. So here we go. Prepare to resume racing. Please don't drop me right on the corner. You kind of dropped me right on the corner. Unable to catch anybody napping, but yeah, we're already pulling away from the Williams behind. And like I said, all we got to do, if I want to win this Grand Prix, keep up with these guys in front. Look at the choo-choo train go. Oh, my tires definitely feel a little bit cold coming off this restart. I think that could explain my lack of grip going around the final corner there, but it is what it is, I guess. For right now, though, we've done like, what, half a lap? And I must say, the AI in front of me is not able to run away again. It's like they're on the faster tires and stuff, and some of their cars, I'm sure, are faster than mine, but they can't pull away enough. They need to be 20 seconds in front if they want to compete in this Grand Prix, and they can't do it. Look at the speed difference of the NCP car versus the Red Bull late on the brake. Actually, we were a little bit early on the brakes, if anything there. Don't want to go into the back of anybody as we ride the curb round the outside there. This is going to switch back to the inside. Upside Ocon. Thank you very much. Lovely little move. Up to P8. Not only can they not run away from me, I'm able to overtake them. We're faster than people. I'm just using a bit of rich revs, and we're keeping right up with the McLaren, closing right into this man. That is sick. Use some battery, use some rich revs. Look at that. We're closing into him as we're going around the corner. I don't even need DRS or anything. Man tries to defend. I'm gonna go this way, around the outside of the McLaren. Oh, he actually tries to fight back, the man. That is not a good idea. Oh, whoa. Maybe it is a good idea. Oh, yo, you dick. Man's a massive PP. He jumped it into the pit lane now. So we jump up to P2 in this Grand Prix. It is only Valtteri Bottas who's in front of us right now. That's insane. Here we go. One lap later, there goes Valtteri Bottas into the pits, as does Esteban Ocon. It is P1 for the NCP boys, followed up by Pierre Gasly, who is 3 seconds behind. We've got a very healthy lead, 11 laps to go. Let's put some distance into this car, and I think this should be a walk in the park now. So, update. As you can imagine, that wasn't really the most, we'll call it, entertaining 12 laps or so in this Grand Prix. We've been well out in front of Pierre Gasly. We've been so far in front, actually. I've been trying to put the fastest lap in. Unfortunately, being on the hard tires, that's pretty difficult. Not only do we get some amazing Drivers' Championship points, we also get some huge Constructors' points for the team because all the usual top guys are further down the grid. That's going to be huge. Lando Norris beat me out for driver of the day. Guys, I went from P10 to P1. Come on. That is what I'm talking about. We take P1. Pierre Gasly in P2. Danny Kvyat, I didn't even know he had a modeled face in this game because it is so unlikely to ever see him on the podium, but as it turns out, sometimes it happens. Oh, yo, Lando Norris, P15 to P4. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Nicholas Latifi, P17 to P7. No way. Lewis Hamilton, P6 in the Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, well out of stuff. George Russell nearly breaks into the points. It's like people flip the grid on itself. That's insane. Standings wise, we are up to P2, right behind the man himself, Lewis Hamilton. Constructors wise, yeah, we still got some work to do. It's hard when you've basically only got one driver. That was seriously the race we were needing after the last one. So awesome stuff from the boys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys soon with some more. See you then. Bye.